What up? 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 Wherever you are, um, window, YouTube is probably not going to send out any notifications. Nothing, nothing we put out is suitable for advertisement. So you got to keep that in mind. But anyway, now let's go ahead and go in. Where we at? Where we at? Hold on. Let's go ahead and go on this quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Finna get back in part two. I'm not done.
Hi, my name is Lakeisha from the Lakeisha Network. I am here to remind you to go to your Google or Apple App Store. Simply type the word LAKESHA and then search to install and download the Lakeisha Alert app to stay up to date on my new superior features. Subscribe to my YouTube page, opening up your app and clicking menu. Click on the About Us tab. Try to get familiar with my software and also teach it to your loved ones. And get your household familiar with my information. It will be useful in the future. You're welcome in advance.
Okay, okay. What up? What up? We live. We live. We live. Of course, you're probably not gonna get any notifications, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go right in with it without anybody. But let me just make sure that my voice is coming in, okay? Um, and let's see how we go from there. Okay, we good. We good. Now, as we should understand it, we, as when I left off, we also gonna get into some computer stuff. And so it's going to be a little nerdy today. It's going to get a little nerdy today because it's obviously that many of these people do not know what the code is. They don't know what the code does, and I don't even think they know what is the code. Like again, and so also I want to give a shout out to aboriginaltribalwear.com. You know, make sure you go, make sure it's official right there. Make sure it has that on there. Make sure it's official. Um, I don't really wear hats. I'm kind of too old to be walking around with a fucking snapback on my goddamn head. But anyway, um, but yeah, definitely, go to originaltribalwear.com. Get yourself one of these. Shout out to Miss Mohawk, the hooking that up. Um, and it is a sign of our times. It is a sign of what we're doing in this day and age. So when you get old or when you get older, you can put your aboriginal snapback on, and it comes with a story to tell. So but we're gonna go ahead and get in. Now let's do a look. Go ahead and recap. Now that we understand the difference between, now that we understand that we cannot be measured, and we understand that what they're trying to do is they're trying to take an environmental measurement tool, and they're trying to measure something that is unmeasurable with it. Now it makes a whole lot of sense, and it makes 100% sense in the proper environment. So if you're talking about something like this, okay, the rainforest, okay, if you're or something like that, if you're talking like something like this, and you're talking evolution of of an environment, you are somewhere in the ballpark. Now I can't 100% say you're right, but I will give you that, and the things you say make sense. But if you're talking about evolution on something that is unmeasurable, like myself, okay, you have been falsely misinformed. Now, right here, you see there's a baby monitor right here, because a baby monitor is a tool that designed to do a certain thing. Now, that tool is only designed to measure babies' heartbeats. You cannot measure, you know, um, you cannot take it as is. Now, if you want to configure it and add on to it, sure, you can do anything you want with it. But as is, you cannot take that tool and you cannot measure how much voltage is in the battery, how much voltage is in the car battery. Okay, so it's only a tool that's designed to do the certain things, and the tools that they're using to for the forest, they're trying to use it on us. Now we both understand that. Now we both can understand that. Now, um, also with that, you know, um, understand, that your ideology dies today. All that stupid ass ideology and all that stupid ass shit that y'all spitting, that shit dies today. Okay. And also, I want them to explain what is the environment of the mind, because they're going around telling us that Africa is our proper environment, and we look like this because of our environment. Okay, so I want to know what the fuck environment my mind came from. Okay, I'm walking around. Peace. We got Resident Agreement in business. I'm walking around here connected to some shit. I don't even know where it comes from, where it is, but I can feel it. I know that I'm connected to something. And I know it's not fucking Africa. I can't feel fucking Africa breathing right here. I can't feel none of that shit breathing. I can't feel the Congos, or I can't feel fucking Peru breathing right here. Or can I? Can I feel the impulse, the electrical currents of the planet? What is my purpose here? And can I feel different energy fields and different things of the planet? And if I can feel them, what can I do with them? Now, first off, I want to say a lot of these dudes and these raggedy ass ideologies, um, uh in their mind they think they're correct, and in their mind they are right, in their mind and in their world. But outside their world and outside that mind, that shit is complete bullshit. 100%. It will not be able to stand the test of the cyborg. Okay. Now, um what else I want to talk about? Well, we also go get in a little bit into the code, because these people, they really don't know what the code is. Okay, they don't really fully understand it, and this is pretty obvious. Okay, so I'm gonna have to break that down in the more thorough system. Stay in your lane. Okay, actually, no, that's not a good idea, bro. Like, no, don't, no, make a new lane. Okay, and reconfigure your old lane. Don't, yeah. So that's what we're gonna have to do now. I'm in and out. Understand, we will not be getting any notifications. So we just dealing with a couple people. Preach, we got Reginald Green first in the building. Things is looking weird already on my end. Um, I don't I don't know what's going on. Um, Lakeisha, you out here?
Hi.
What's up? What's up? We got Lakeisha in the building. Um, and we're about to get in a little more thorough. Now, there was something specific I want to talk about, but it crossed me for a second. But anyway, I'm finna go in. Let's go ahead and check out some computers. Okay, when we're dealing with code and when we're dealing with software. Now, most of these dudes have no idea what software does and what's the purpose of software. They don't know how to create it, and they don't know how to destroy it. Now, see, me, I am an inventor. I invent things. So I look at things in a more schematical type way, and I look at break down things in different schematic components. Okay, components. Okay, if you can't do that, then you cannot speak my language, and you cannot talk computer if you don't understand schematics. Okay, if you don't understand the mathematical of one step, two step, three step, four step, five step, different steps, if you don't understand that, don't speak up on it. We got David in the building. How you doing, sir? So this is very, very important. Now, when it comes to software is very important, you guys. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. So when they come on a panel and they're speaking and they're talking these little fancy words and these little dumbass words that they think you don't know, and they think we have no idea what you're talking about, and they think they're talking way over our head. But what they're actually doing is they're actually showing that they don't know what they're talking about, because they're trying their best to sound super sophisticated without saying shit at all, when all you really got to do is lower it down, okay, and speak simple, you know, a minor. What what kind of minor? You can build your own minor if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can build your own minor. All you really need is a graphics card. You know what I'm saying? A nice graphics card. If you want to build something super, just build a super computer. Start with your nice graphic card and you get yourself a miner. Um, if you're talking about Bitcoin mining, right? Right, yeah, you can internet that, you can YouTube that. You know what I'm saying? Just build your own. Are you want me to build you one? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I know I'm the cyborg, y'all. That's the character I play on TV. Okay, that's the character I play on TV. I dib and dab in computers. I know a little something about some computers, but I also speak the language of the computer. So when I talk about computers, I can understand it on a more deeper level. But and I can build a computer, but that's not really what I do. I'm not really a computer I'm not a computer whiz or computer genius or some shit like that. I just play one on YouTube, you guys. It's not serious. My name is the cyborg because it goes with it. It, it means that I am constantly working on something. I am designed to work. Okay, I am non-stop thinking about working. It's supposed to imply that type of stuff. But I do mathematics and stuff like that. That's my little thing. That's my little angle. That's my little lane. That's the character I play on TV, like Eddie Murphy and another professor and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do dib and dab in computers, and that is something I am into. But I am no professional computer and or some shit like that. But yeah, I can't build you. I can't build one, but please do not think that I am some type of computer genius or some shit. I just play computer genius or TV, like Doogie Howser or some shit. Okay, I'm not. But yeah, I got you, fam. I got you. Um, I, well, you gotta let me. You gotta let me know. You know what I'm saying? I can. So you gotta let me know exactly how much you want to spend, because those graphics cards can get pretty pricey. Otherwise, I can just sell you one that's already been built. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right now, I currently have one. It has two processors. It's a Dell impression um experience. I think it's experience impression or some shit like that. 55 5600. It has dual processors. You know what I'm saying? It has a really quiet, you know what I'm saying, fancy um a graphics card in it. You know what I'm saying? It comes with 3 terabytes. You can hook like six up to it. You know what I'm saying? Put you like 6 teras up in there. You know what I'm saying? I currently have that one right now. That's the one. Well, you know what? It really don't matter what I'm doing and what I got. This is not tight data's. Look at me. Okay. But anyway, now now that we understand the basic stuff of what these people are doing and what these people are selling, now let's get a little bit into computer software, into computer code, because obviously a lot of people don't understand it. And you cannot use the same logic as you do in the fucking environmental impression tool. You cannot use that on the computer. It doesn't work the same. You cannot read the Bible and understand the fucking computer program. It does not mean it. Just because you know how to open up Facebook and know how to send a text message or some shit does not qualify you. Okay? Just because you know how to Google some shit on you Google or YouTube some shit and figure out how to do some shit on YouTube does not qualify you to talk and to actually understand what's going on in the back of a computer and how a computer operates and the code of the computer. Now, This is what you need to understand, because when you're dealing with computer processing. Now all these dudes keep talking about, you know, they keep talking about the code and all this other shit. They don't know what the fuck that is, bro. They don't know what that is. They have a general idea and they trying to philosophize the code. It is not a philosophy. It is something that is tangible. Okay, if you know about code, then you should be having some tangible shit in your life. Okay, I'm not throwing no shots. I'm saying in general. Okay, you should have some tangible shit. There's no way in hell you understand code and you don't. You're not an inventor. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Like, oh yeah, man, I know how to make an airplane, but you know what? I'm not gonna make one. Oh man, I know how to cook me something to eat, but I'm not gonna do it. Like, so that's obviously you don't understand code, because code is tangible mathematics, and this is something that I'm into. By the way, shout out to Black Lotus over there on Tribe Up. That's Black Lotus shit right there. Then we got Chief Holiday. I'm going in for Chief Holiday for a couple minutes. Because I have to kill off some of these ideologies, because it's time for them to go. It's time for them to end. Now, me personally, I really want to just sit back and just watch and just let the shit play out and wait till people get ready to do some tangible shit, and then I just jump out like wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm trying to do, because I'm not in a position to sit here and force people and make people and trick you and manipulate you to do some shit for you. That's not what I do. Okay, and so, eh, but whenever the superpower is ready to cause its final potential, to get its potential, I am here. You know what I'm saying? Um, Also, you know what I'm saying. Also, everybody know we got the 5,000 lead. We're waiting on the paperwork to process through the state of Minnesota. 5,000 lead is not some shit that we gang bang. It's not some prison call. It's some shit that is registered through the state of Minnesota, and it has it has an actual physical address, a physical phone number, a physical place that you could come visit, that you could come check out, an office number. You know what I'm saying? And so, I know that's kind of petty to me, but some people, some of these internet shits, they don't have that. They're just internet shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not some internet shit. It is real. We have members from China to India to Somalia. You know what I'm saying? We are international. We are international organization. Now I know everybody like to use the word global, and everybody like to use the word international. What ain't shit international about them, and ain't shit global about them. Okay, but this is the real deal. But anyway, you know that's that on the GP. But anyway, so we're going to get into some computer code, because so I can understand and I can break down this software. Because when you're talking DNA, you're talking nothing more than software. Now, when you're talking software, you're talking nothing more than someone's idea. And if you're talking nothing more than someone's idea, then you're a fucking idiot, because you need to come up with your own idea. Now, when these guys talk about these DNA and these autochromal and all this shit, they're talking about software. But instead of talking about the actual software and how it works and what it does and the functionality of the software, they took that and they philosophized it and they made it in such a way it sound intelligent and made it seem like they saying some shit, but they ain't really saying shit, because they're not breaking down the actual schematics of it. Okay? They're not breaking down how it works. Now, these DNA machines and these DNA software machines, they are pretty expensive. Some of them are pretty expensive. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get you some DNA software for about $12,000 to about $15,000. You can house it on your everyday computer. I don't know if it's gonna fit in your laptop. And some of the hardware that they use, there's about 3, 4 different machines that they use. The machines does all the job. The machine does the job. The human doesn't do shit. The humans build the machines to make the machines do the job. So anytime these motherfuckers talking about, oh, we reading DNA and it comes from a human mind, no, bro, no, bro, you invented the motherfucking computer. You invented the motherfucking computer, and the computer is doing what a computer is designed to do. It cannot do anything outside what it's designed to do. So, for example, if I make some software to look inside a human eyeball, what this software would do is only look inside a human eyeball. Now, if I take the software and I want to apply it to look in my thumb, it can be used for to look in my thumb. But it has limitations. So everything that they're talking about, it has limitations. and it has a cherry pick point of view. It has a cherry pick constructed because you can only do what you know. So if I make some software and it's designed to look inside your eye, and I look inside your eye, now I can get other ideas by when I get inside your eye. So once I take this software and I say, okay, this is to break down the analogy of an eye. Now once I get your eye in this software, I can look inside your eye, and then I can come up with different things, but it can only do what it can only do. So if I want to go farther inside your eye and break down your eye and even more, then what I got to do is I got to come up with the upgraded version of that software that can look farther inside your eye. Now, if I want to go farther inside your eye, because the software doesn't have an ability to go farther in, so what I have to do is I have to come with the upgrade, or I have to use some accessories or use some other type of coding, and I'm going to have to inject that code to look farther inside your eye. But what if I want to blow your eye up and make it really, really big inside the software? If the software is not configured to do that already, then what I have to do is I have to come with a whole nother software, or I have to upgrade the software to do that. So anytime these guys talking DNA to you, and anytime these guys talking this genetic shit and trying to sound like they're real fancy, just simply ask them what software is they're using. Now, whatever software that they're using, just simply Google the software that they're using and then break down the software, and you can see the limitations on what they're saying, on what they're doing. Now, coming out and try to philosophize some software and make a religion out of it and make a movement out of it, that shit is gonna die today. None of y'all motherfuckers know what the fuck y'all talking about. All y'all talking about is some fancy shit, uh, some some fancy ass bullshit, trying to philosophize and make some motherfucker computer code sound intelligent. It's nerdy as fuck. Okay, I'm finna break down some nerdy ass shit for you, but then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna sound sophisticated as fuck because I'm gonna elegantly say the shit, and I'm gonna say the same exact shit, and I'm gonna sound like y'all motherfuckers. Okay, so any motherfucker want to hit some DNA or spin in the tube or any nigga, go get the software that you're using. I know the software that most of y'all are using, and y'all software has limitations. It can only look at 33 different chromosomes, the average DNA company. We can start our own DNA company if you want to, but I don't know, that's too big for everybody because they think we need $1 million when all we need is about when all we need is about motherfucking 50,000 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Less than that, about 40, 20, 30,000. I can make you a whole software. I can make you a whole software DNA company. The software costs you about $1,200, and the three machines that they using, but the three different machines that they using can vary depending on the different accessories that you want to use on the machine. So the shit is very simple, complex shit. But what they're trying to do, they're trying to use big, fancy, elegant words to try to make it seem like they're saying some shit. So next time you go on Unc's panel, or next time you go on Sonetta and the motherfuckers bring up DNA, ask them what software are they using. Okay, oh well, you know, out of chromosome, chromosome went to the connectotron, and then the connectotron went to the review. Okay, what software are you using to do this? I don't know. Okay, well that's my point, nigga. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? I'm sorry, Lex. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know you my guy. We got a whole show for you, and I apologize for people coming on throwing shots and shit and coming on and getting personal. Now, what I'm gonna say to Lex Vortex when he start throwing shots back? Oh, Lex Vortex, you're going too far. When the you know what I'm saying, when the lady told him to eat her ass through a straw and shit, it's kind of fucked up scenario. But I gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. Okay? When he go the fuck off and he snap the fuck off, what I'ma say? Oh, nigga, you kick him off the panel. Kick him off the panel. Nigga, y'all just triple teamed the brother, and now he snapped the fuck off, and now I'm supposed to assist in assassination of this man. Get the fuck out of here. I don't work like that, bro. That's my goddamn brother at the end of the day, and everybody else my goddamn brother. So if you cannot handle somebody coming on the platform and having an opposing view and some stupid shit, then you can't even handle the outside world. Lock yourself in the padded room and stay the fuck in there. Because out there, there's lots of people that want to do some mean things to you. And if you can't handle another brother with a different ideology, you're not equipped to handle the world. And that's sad for a human because you're unmeasurable. Now, now, so understand that about that. So again, anytime these guys bring up genetics, they bring up DNA, they bring up any of this computerized shit, ask them what software are they using. Now, software has limitations. You can't make no software that's going to do some extra shit for you. Okay? You're not going to make no DNA software that's just going to be like, oh, I'm designed to look, inside the DNA, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some extra. I'm designed to look at 33 different sequences, but then, you're going to turn on your computer one day and the software done looked at 60 of them for you. Like, that's not going to happen. So this is how you shut all that bullshit down. This is how you shut all that stupid shit down, because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. What they did is they read a book, okay, and they know some language. They know the language to use when you're dealing with DNA. So knowing the language does not qualify you. Knowing the language does not qualify you to understand it. Okay, and even if you worked in a lab before, if you don't know how the computer works, what the computer is doing, and how the code is doing, then you're not even qualified. You can be the most professional now DNA motherfucker, and you mean to tell me you can't tell me what that computer doing, bro? You can't tell me the ins and out of the computer. You can't tell me what's the hard drive size of that computer. You can't tell me the gigahertz of that computer. You can't tell me you can't tell me what the computer is designed to do. You can't tell me the coding. You can't tell me what language is the computer reading it in. You can't tell me none of that shit. You can't break none of that down. But you can sound fancy as fuck talking about an ammo chromosome and talking about all this shit. Bro, get that shit out of here. That shit stops today. That shit is not gonna make it with your boy the cyborg out here. We're not gonna do it. This shit dies today, Christopher. Oh, we got Big Hawk in the building. Everybody know Big Hawk is the toughest dude on the internet. He has a karate school up there in Detroit. And I don't know if you guys call it a karate school, but I'm just gonna call it a karate school. So y'all can check him out on Tribe Up dash Big Hawk. Everybody know you should have a Tribe Up by now. Everybody should have a Tribe Up by now. So Tribe Up is actually getting a little more advanced as well. So your ideology dies today, okay? And you know how your ideology dies today? It's because it is because people don't even understand their own ideology when it's time to break down the schematics of it. If you understand code, then why you're not inventing things? If you understand schematics, why you're not making things? So when you look at your life and you work in a factory or some shit, or you're a goddamn janitor or some shit, and you coming on the internet talking about, yeah, I read computer code and I do this, bro, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't go together. It doesn't go together. It's not. It, you mean to tell me you mean to tell me you got enough knowledge to make a whole civilization, and you mop floors at a restaurant, nigga? You flip burgers, bro, and you know computer code, bro? Do you understand we are living in 2019, finna be 2020? Computers is the future, apps is the future. And you mean to tell me you understand how all that shit work, and nigga, you flip burgers? It doesn't make sense. So that means your ideology dies today. If you cannot tell me what software you using, and you can't tell me the schematics of the software that you're using to extract your DNA. Now, I know because we make the machines. Guess what? Some of the machines is made in China. And guess who fuck with the Chinese? So when you come to me, now if you come to me on some hood shit, on some music video barbaric debating ass bullshit, cool. But if you come to me in an environment where we can literally break this shit down, word for word, step for step, you wouldn't be able to survive. So the only tactic you got is the barbaric debating. Okay? It's nothing more than a rap video, a a a a a a, a battle rap with ideology bullshit. Okay? Now, so understand when you're dealing with DNA and you're dealing with the anatomy or any type of chemicals in the brain that they're talking about. It sounds pretty. Google got these motherfuckers sounding pretty fancy, but see you can cut all that shit short. Just simply ask them what software are they using. Google the software. If you can't find any, call me up. A Tat Data. There, I'm debating a motherfucker in my chat room. This motherfucker said, he got some software that know how the foot work. That they look inside the foot and they look inside the gene and the gene had turned into another gene and some shit. What's the name of the software? I sit there, I find the software for you. I give you the goddamn software. We'll look at this software. We'll learn this software, and then we'll tell them, dude, you full of shit. Understand, y'all motherfuckers is talking somebody else's idea. Your analogy is nothing more than another man's idea. When you use words like autochromosome and the chromosome, what you're doing is a man had an idea to make some software. And what he did, what no, actually a man had an idea. I'm sorry, a man had an idea for a specific purpose. Now, a man woke up one day and said, you know what? I wonder what's inside the human. So, what he did is he had to go to another person. And this person, he said, this person will be a computer person, kind of like me. So, he would come to me and he would say, hey, I want to look inside the human's DNA. Can you do something for that? So what the schematical person like me does is what I do is I ask some questions. What part of the how how do you want me to uh measure the DNA? How far you want me to go in? Do you want me to build a telescope backwards or some shit? Or do you want me to build a machine that you can put the DNA in and it you know and it breaks it down in little bitty particles, and then the computer can see the different particles. Like, I would ask you certain questions, and then what I would do is I would come up with a schematical way, a mathematics schematical way to build this machine. Now this machine is my invention, and because I have um or you hired me to do a specific job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this machine, and I'm going to build it to do the job that you asked me to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. It is designed to do one specific thing. Okay? One specific thing. And I don't literally mean one specific thing. I mean it's designed to do what I designed it to do. So if I designed it to clone your DNA, then that's what it does. It don't do anything extra, or it doesn't do anything less. It's only gonna clone your DNA if that's what I designed it to do. Now that is my invention. And I called it a name, and I get some jargon around it. So when these guys coming out speaking all this shit, what they're doing is they're actually speaking other people's ideas and other people's inventions. I am the type of man that, can we make our own DNA facility and come up with our own DNA machines where we can have our own jargon and stop using their shit and come up with our own shit? Instead of autochromosome, can we call it Tyrone zone? Can we call it some other shit? Can we do better than them? Now this is where your boy Ty Data comes in, because that's what I'm trying to do. But see, what these dudes want to do is they want to make you content with the information without going over and above the status quo. Okay? Now in my mind, the autochromosome is somebody else's idea. So I don't even like using that word because it belongs to somebody else. It belongs to another company. A company and a corporation came up with that name autochromosome. I don't like using it because you know why? Because I want to create my own machine with my own company and I want to name it some other shit. But see, these dudes don't want you to do that because they can't do that. So they want to keep you down there where you discussing other people's ideas. And this is what it calls an ideology. An ideology ain't nothing but other people's ideas that you're spewing. But your boy Cyborg, that shit dies today. Anytime you quote some shit that somebody else made up, anytime you hear one of these motherfuckers quote some shit, Aborigines included, that somebody else made up, say, bro, I don't want to hear your ideology. That shit died. That shit died. Spring of motherfucking 2019. That shit died. You know. So be careful with the ideology. Okay, the ideology is another man's idea. Somebody say, well, people, I'm a Pan African. That's somebody else's idea, bro. Come up with your own, man. That's somebody else's motherfucking idea. Somebody said, you know what, we gonna come up with some shit and we gonna mimic some shit, and they saw some shit and they said, well, you know what, we gonna get some shit for black people, we gonna make us some shit. And now you got motherfuckers in 2019 going around spewing that shit. That's somebody else's information. Come up with your own. Use it and come up with your own. Say, you know what? I'm gonna adapt this for the Moors. I fuck with the Moors on this. I'm gonna take this. Well, you know what? The Hebrews, I'm gonna fuck with this on this. I'm gonna do this on this. Whatever the fuck you gotta do, come up with your own. If you're not coming up with your own, you're doing nothing but spreading somebody else's information, hence a ideology. It's nothing more than other people's information. Now back to the software. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I got to get going. I'm a scatterbrain. Sorry about that. So this software and this DNA software can only it can only do what it is designed to do. It ain't gonna do anything more, anything extra, except if it's designed to do it. Okay. So when it's looking. It is designed to look for a specific thing. So if I say, well, I want to look at 33 chromosomes, I'm going to design a machine to look for 33 chromosomes. That's it. It has limitations. So these guys don't understand what they're saying when it comes to the schematics of it. It has limitations. But what they want you to do is they want to fancionize the word and make it very fancy. So your mind thinks like, oh man, that's 100% correct. When it's not 100% correct because the shit has limitations. It is designed to do only one thing. If I have 50 million, if I have 50 million gigabytes of information out there, and I am only working with four kilobytes of it, how the fuck am I gonna tell you the truth? How are you going to get the truth out there? How am I going to take my 4 kilobytes and my 256 kilobytes of information when there's 30,000 trills out there and I got 250 kilobytes and I'm going around spewing this shit like, look, y'all, I know the truth. I know the truth. I know the truth. My DNA is unmeasurable, bro. It is 100% unmeasurable. All you can do is take little bitty bits and pieces. It'll take you a millennial of a millennial attached to a millennial with an upside down millennial and an inside out one to find out 100% everything about my motherfucking DNA, everything about me. Okay? And us. So what they're doing is they're specifically targeting certain components of your DNA. Okay? Now, when you're targeting some things, that usually means you have an agenda, you're trying to see something. But you have to understand inside your DNA there is an infinite amount of gigabytes and terabytes of information. Now, the information that they know and the information that they find out is not 50%. They don't have 50% of your DNA 100% mapped out like that, because the machines could be going more and more and more. Now, in modern day age, they might have more and more, but they don't have 100%. They know a lot, but they don't know everything. Okay? They don't know everything, because if they knew everything, they wouldn't be dying around this motherfucker. They wouldn't be getting cancer and shit just by going outside and smoking a cigarette on the lunch breaks. Go back in, nigga. You just got sun cancer. You can't tell me a motherfucker that can't fix that could tell me 100% on how the fuck the world works. Fix your goddamn community up, white people. Fix your shit up and then come back and tell me how I got here. Y'all motherfuckers is nutty as fuck with all this deep well fucked up shit. Y'all down here raping and pillaging our kids and shit. And you can't even you so fucked up. How the fuck you gonna tell me you just ain't doing nothing but fucking me up? But I got a secret weapon for you. We gonna keep that quiet. Now, let's get into some computer information. Now, can you hear me? Now, this right here is a command window. Some some people called it DOS. DOS ain't nothing but a name that Bill Gates used because he pretty much stole this shit from Steve Jobs. But what he did is he tweaked it a little bit and came up with a different name called DOS, which doesn't mean shit. He came up with a different name and said, "Oh, dude, this is my I invented this." No, the fuck you didn't invent this. You stole this shit from Steve Jobs. You stole this shit from Steve Jobs, and what you did is you put a little tweak on it and a little twist on it, and that's all you did, and you called it DOS. Now, this is the basic construct of your operating system in your computer. Now, this itself is made up of different types of code, but it is different types of code it clunked together. So it's coded on code to make DOS. If you take the code out of DOS, it's not called DOS. It's not called your command window. So it is a combination of different codes. So it itself has code. So this actually comes from something called Linux. Okay, Linux is the basis of all operations. It's called Linux. Okay, Linux. Now, this this actually comes from Linux. So they actually took Linux and then they pretty much made Steve Jobs pretty much made some shit. It's some Linux type program, and then they made some shit, and then Bill Gates took Steve Jobs shit and then he made some shit. Now I'm gonna take they shit, and we're in a position where we can make our own shit. But guess what? That's not popular, and no, ain't nobody ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. Now, so what this is what's working in the background of your application. This is what working in the background of your DNA software. This is what's working in the background of your phone. Okay? There are endless amount of things. Y'all want me to show y'all how to hack a Facebook? Y'all want me to show y'all that? You can hack a Facebook from this right here. Y'all want me to show y'all? Man, y'all got me fucked up. I don't know how to do that shit. But I can Google the shit and find it out. But I don't know how to do that shit. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna see who's been messing with my computer. Now, if you are a person and you feel you have been hacked, okay, the best thing that you can do is call up your internet provider and ask them if there has been any activity on your computer. That will be probably the best thing you can do. Uh, the height that will be the tip top line of what you can do, besides other different software that you can find. But putting that software on your computer also make you valuable as well. So the best thing I say to do is call up Comcast and call up AT&T, DirecTV, and say, hey, I feel that I've been tampered with, and they will let you know. Okay. Otherwise, you can go into your command window and you can type in different types of commands, and they will tell you different IP addresses that attach themselves to your computer. Now, this allows you to know that somebody been tampering with your computer, and this is why I know these assholes have been tampering with my computer, because I know computers, you dumb fucks. Okay. There's also another program that's called Wireshark. Wireshark is a little level of defense when it comes to checking uh, incoming IP addresses. It's called Wireshark. Okay. Now keep this in mind, y'all. I've been teaching and I've been telling a lot of these dudes a lot of shit in the community. And I believe they've been passing this shit back and forth around different platform to platform. Now that these people know how to figure it out and now they know how to do it, you know what I'm saying? They act like they're doing something big. But you don't know, you're not an inventor, but you're talking evolution. You're not an inventor, but you're talking invention. You're not an inventor, but you're talking creation. If you are an inventor, what you're inventing. So lead the creation stories up to the inventors because that's what we do. We create. So our logic and our schematical way of thinking is not the same as a nigga that read the Bible or a nigga that read the Quran or a motherfucker that watched some Dane Calloway videos. It is not the same. Okay? Now, when it comes to your IP address, there's different commands you can type in. I'm going to show you one command. This is probably the first command that you can do, the simplest thing you can do. There's other ones I'm not going to show them because those are some of my secrets of how to find these motherfuckers that's been tampering with my computer. And I know you motherfuckers are organization or some weird ass fucking fraternity, but trust me, you don't want the cyborg to go on attack. Because if the cyborg go on attack on your motherfucking organization or or your motherfucking fraternity or whatever the fuck you got going on, trust me, it will be worse than the goddamn United States government. Okay? It will be worse. But I understand that you guys are fucked up in the head and you taking orders from some random ass person on some random ass shit, on some stupid ass shit, on some organized dumb shit. Okay? But trust me, okay, you don't want it. Now, let me get some. Let me get something real quick. Um, let me explain one thing real quick before we go in on that. Now, understand that I am not here. I am no leader. I am no Malcolm X. I am no shit like that. Okay, I am here for one purpose only, and that's to build and connect. Okay, that is networking and building. That's it. Okay, I am not here to bring you to sell you the hope and dreams of the black community and tell you that all this bullshit. So if you're not talking that shit to me, you're talking bullshit. And if you are an inventor, what are you inventing? If you know code in 2019, you motherfuckers flipping burgers and shit. Not saying nothing wrong with it. You gotta do what you gotta do. But you sitting on enough knowledge. You sitting on enough knowledge to do code, and you niggas selling ice cream in New York, bro. Y'all niggas sell yo-yos and motherfucking memorabilia trophies and shit on the curb in New York. And you mean to tell me, nigga, you read computer code? Are you? Am I dumb as fuck or somebody dumb as fuck? Like that's just dumb as fuck. Okay? You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Now, those of you who's professional DNA analysis tests guys, whatever fuck you call yourselves, okay? If you understand DNA on a schematical level and y'all niggas walking around selling motherfucking ice cream cones on the corner, bro, something's fucked up with your psyche. If all you motherfuckers doing is you write some little dumbass pamphlets and shit, sitting down with a motherfucking army uniform, handing out, sitting down with some fucked up ass costume, handing out pamphlets to our motherfucking teenagers and shit, and you mean to tell me you sitting on a motherfucking shit that can set our people free, and you handing out pamphlets, your shit dies today. Okay? Your ideology dies today. All that shit is ideology. Someone else's information. Get your own. Okay? tweak it a little bit. It's something. Come on with a new word or something. Come on, make up some shit. Oh man, that's a such and such a that's a such and such a pin. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, man, that's a new shit I just made up, bro. It's this combination of blah 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 mixed with blah 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 and a little bit of blah 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 blah, and then I came up with that. That's what I'm talking about. But if you niggas out here Shakespearean, nigga, these motherfuckers out here Shakespearean, you know what I'm saying, some motherfucking information and trying to use the shit with a motherfuckers using a Shakespeare tactic with some motherfucking barbaric debating and think you go get over on a sideboard, nigga. You done lost your nigga, you done lost it, bro. Everybody. All these raggedy motherfuckers done lost their motherfucking mind. Now, I am not here to be a leader. I am no leader figure. Okay? I have my flaws. I am not perfect at all. Okay? But I am an inventor. I invent things. So I have a specific set of skills that I shine in. Anything outside that, I learn about those things. And I try to figure how to put those things in my lane so I can use them to invent more things. Okay? Now, I understand that people are looking for a leader. They're looking for somebody who can, fall in love with the talking shit. I'm sorry, that's not me. But if you want to get some shit done, I'm here for you. Now, let's go ahead and go back to the code. Now, understand the code has limitations. Okay? So anytime these dudes mention DNA or they mention some biological chemical trying to sound smart as fuck on Google and shit. Like damn, can you at least go to DuckDuckGo? So when I Google the shit you say, it's the first thing that pop up. At least be a little sneaky and go to DuckDuckGo. At least try Bing every once in a while or try something different every once in a while so we can be like, man, where he get that shit from? Oh man, that was hot, bro. Where he get that shit from? I can't find that shit on Google for nothing because it's in DuckDuckGo or it's in Bing or some shit. Like, at least switch the shit up. Like, motherfuckers is literally first page in Google, nigga. On the first motherfucking page, nigga. God damn. Like, nigga, get creative with the shit at least, nigga. Y'all niggas is fooled by Google, like, first page. That's dumb, nigga. Nigga, you first page ass scholar, you first motherfucking certificate scholar ass niggas, man. Don't play that shit with the sideboard. Now, there was something called IP config, and what it would does, it has its limitations. Now let me show you. Now when I type this in, now what this gonna do is it's gonna display a certain amount of things. It's not gonna tell me anything more, and it's not gonna tell me anything less. So it can only do what it can do. Okay, that's it. It can't do anything more. Now, that means somebody literally put that in there for that to do that. So when they're looking at your DNA and they trying to sound fancy, what they're doing is they're taking somebody idea that's they're taking they taking somebody idea to design some software to do a specific job. And if you're doing a specific job, you're not doing science because science don't work like that. Science is I can put some science don't work like that 100%. It is a certain form of science that work like that when you already have your conclusions and you just want to verify your conclusions. But if you want to go to 100% pure science, you don't have any conclusions whatsoever. You just let the shit go and just watch the shit happen, and then you inject different types of things to measure. And so they can't measure the mind. Now picture this screen as your mind. Okay? Picture this blank screen as your mind. Now, what is the environment of your mind? What is the natural environment of your mind? Does your mind evolve with UV rays? Does your mind metamorph from a black mind to a white mind? Does your mind has hair on it, and it turns different colors and different eye colors? What actually how can we measure your mind? You can't. It's unmeasurable. And like I said before, there are things you can probably measure, you know, my toenails, the growth of my toenails. They grow at a certain rapid speed, and this is how they come from, and the molecular structure of my goddamn toenail. Okay? You might be able to you might be able to measure my muscle fat. Put me in one of those little scanning machines and shit they got in the airport or some weird shit that is nothing more than the computer software that is designed to do what it's designed to do. When you go to the airport, nigga, they not gonna cut on the machine one day and it's gonna be checking motherfuckers' heartbeats and shit. Like the motherfucking machine decided to, oh well, I'm gonna check a heartbeat. It's not designed to that. It's only designed to do what it's designed to do. So shut the fuck up with DNA because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about and you don't know what it's designed to do and you don't know what they're designing. You're not an inventor. So don't talk DNA if you don't know what the fuck it is and the schematics of it. Now, so there's something called IPv, okay, IP config. It is one tool you can use to see if incoming and outgoing IP addresses. Now, some websites that you visit, they do require to download their IP address, and certain terms and conditions that you be using on these computers. They're literally in the clause. They're asking you for your IP address, and they want to know when you can cut on your computer. Now, some of these programs, and this is why these motherfuckers that try to be like Ty Data is so fucking stupid and don't understand computer because you didn't even go into class. All these motherfuckers that come up with the recording meetings and shit, listening to Ty Data, who think they motherfuckers started a job, motherfuckers started a career off of Ty Data videos. Motherfuckers watch a bunch of Ty Data videos, they quit their job, nigga, and found a new profession ass niggas. Okay? Listen up and listen well. Okay? Now, now I'm going to put in this command, and this command has its limitations. It's only going to show what it's only going to show. And so let's check it out. I'm just going to use, actually, I could use two, but I'm only going to use one. We're going to go IP config. Okay? Then I'm going to press enter. And what that's going to do is that's going to show me different types of IP addresses. And it's going to show me IP addresses that have been connecting onto my computer from different websites and stuff like that. But there's a different command, which is another thorough command that gives you another actually, another thorough investigation. And this is something you can use, those of you who watch on your computer. As you can see right here, temporary IPv6 address right here. This is a temporary address, most likely from a website or some shit that I done put they fucking put they fucking what you call it, terms and conditions and shit. I signed up to check a motherfucking website where I can look at naked pictures of some shit, or I signed up to look at a fucking a website where I can look for you know um a so I can shop or some shit. And in the clause it says it needs my IP address. So that means every time my computer cut on, every time my computer cut off. Sometimes when you do certain things in your computer, that's why you get a phone call. That's why you get some kind of phone call. Is because them motherfuckers, you done fucked around and gave these and legally gave these people your IP address and shit, and now they got you, and you don't even know it because you're not an inventor and you don't know computers and you don't know the fuck don't know shit about DNA. You know how to sound like you do. Hell, nigga, I know how to sound like I know how to sound like I speak Spanish. You know? For yo gato. Macho micho de coso pestras. I don't know what the fuck I said. I just made that shit up. And this I don't know what the fuck I said. And I just made that shit up. But But if I was talking to me and two people was talking in that dumbass shit, you'd be like, man, that bro, nigga Ty Data was going in Spanish, bro. I don't know what the fuck he was saying, but he was heated. So just because I know how to sound like I'm saying some shit, nigga, don't mean you saying some shit. And these niggas ain't saying some shit because if they were saying some shit, they would be saying it by inventions. They would be inventing shit. You talk with inventions. You don't talk with your motherfucking mouth. That's metaphorical for the weirdos. Okay? Now, so you know what? I'm gonna give you one more. There's another one. This is actually no, I'm not gonna give you that one. Just Google the shit. All the shit I'm talking about, you can just Google the shit, but you have to be into the shit to Google the shit. You have to know what to look for. You have to know what to tell Google what to do. So what this does is it let me know certain computers. Now I do know my computer at the shop because sometimes I remote use this computer from my store, and so I recognize certain IP addresses and things like that. But some of these little IP addresses is from unknown sources. Now the temporary ones is probably for what I'm saying it's probably for some clause or some stupid ass shit that I came up with or that I agreed to. But the ones that's real thorough, I'm not going to show you that one because that's for me only. But the ones that's real thorough, it tells all the motherfucking shit. And this how I know that they've been fucking with me, y'all. They've been fucking with me and they've been trying me. And I don't know with this new aboriginal bashing shit. Okay, motherfuckers is going to work rocking past drug dealers and prostitutes. Motherfuckers is going to work. Motherfuckers is going to work with motherfuckers beating their wives and child molesters live in a building. And you mean to tell me the Aborigine, what the Aborigines is doing? You mean to tell me that fucked you up that bad? You know why that fucked you up that bad? Because you have been social engineered. It's called the Aboriginal sunken place. So you can't think nothing but Aboriginal, Aboriginal, Aboriginal. Now some of you now some of you who has been obsessed with Aboriginal and some of you have quit your jobs and shit and niggas don't watch a couple Thai data videos and shift careers and shit, you have also been hit. You have also been socially engineered for Aboriginal philosophy. But you have to understand, you have to take it with a grain of salt. This was purposely done. This was purposely done and this was carried out. Right, it was programmed. It was part of a program. Now I did this with the help of some other people, whether they know it or not, and we did this shit. And so now that they got people, coming over here. Now I don't know if Lex Vortex is taking orders, or I don't know if he's having fun, or I don't know if what I'm saying, he just Lex Vortex, he just enjoy a good, enjoy some good bullshit. That's the Lex Vortex that I know. So I personally believe that Lex Vortex enjoys some good bullshit because every now and then I do too. Not all the time, not every day, just every now and then I enjoy some good bullshit. But I don't know what the fuck, but I can't help to think, but I can't help to think, okay, is he taking orders? Is he been ordered to put over here to come over here? Is he, is there a strategy he's got going on? But yesterday he won the day. It was all about Lex Vortex, so Lex Vortex won. Lex Vortex body bagged the whole motherfucking Aborigine community, not because of his information, because it was all about him all day. You have any idea how many times people said his name in the SEO of the search engine in your Google chat? Y'all just brought his Google rankings up by saying his name 1,000 times. Lex did this, Lex did that. Lex won, Lex lost, Lex did this, so he won the day. And I know exactly what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I was allowing him to win the day. I didn't want him to get shot, hung, beat up, or suck some shit through a straw or some shit like that. This is all nothing but social engineering. We're dealing with the media, you guys. So the Aboriginal information, I know you're passionate, and I know you have been programmed, okay? But I don't know how to turn it off, y'all. And I feel fucked up if I just leave and be like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to turn it off. It's been turned on. I didn't turn it on. I'm not saying I turned it on, but I showed had a hand in it. You see what I'm saying? And now some of these motherfuckers is walking around here with aboriginal motherfucking cyborg backwards and shit. Like motherfucking kill niggas if they say we not. Nigga kill niggas, hang niggas. You know what I'm saying? If they say I don't know how to stop it. I don't know what to do. But all I'm trying to do is say that let's not take the Aboriginal information. Let's not turn it to some weird shit. Okay, the information, you know what I'm saying? The information is good, it's vital, it's new, it's a sign of our times. Okay? That brings me to the hat. This hat also is a sign of the time. There's a limited supply of these. You're not going to be able to get these for the rest of your life. Eventually, in 2025 or 2080 or some shit, there's not going to be none of these no more. You see what I'm saying? We probably be wearing fucking virtual hats in the next 10 years. So if you don't get you no memorabilia in our time, at least get you something. You know, there's people with pictures of Dr. Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D Red. D Red has sent me some pictures and shit. He got pictures with him and his uncles and shit with Dr. Martin Luther King and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, oh man, here we go. The flame just convince motherfuckers that they think the Africans you have. Right, right, right. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. Our program is stronger than their program. Just put it like that. Our program is way stronger to their program. The Black Power program, it is a program. You see, you said you damn right. Now y'all better act up. But our program is stronger than a program. They have a Black Power program, and it's outdated. They're like an outdated ass cyborg. They're like an outdated ass android. Okay, that's what they is, and they going around teaching and preaching this old ass shit. And now we have a new up to date program, and I've been using the program, and it's been actually programming you. It's been actually working, but I don't know how to slow it down because motherfuckers get violent. Auntie told a man to suck some shit through a straw. I had nightmares this morning. Like that. Like what like we just like I don't know how that worked. You see what I'm saying? So we have to take the program. We have to understand this is a program that we implementing. This not meant for you to go out and kill people with it. It's not meant for you to try to harm like Vortex. These motherfuckers, these motherfuckers have an outdated program. That's all it is. It's called the Black Power Program. Just like I just showed you, it's called the Black Power Program. And let me show you how the program works. Okay? Now, I'm gonna bring that up again. Did I bring my DOS up? No, I'm not gonna bring my DOS up. Okay, I'll show you how a program works. Now you see when I just used the command window, I typed in I typed in an address and I pressed enter, and it gave me a scripted some scripted information. This is equivalent of asking Brother Jabari some questions. Hey, Brother Jabari, how old is Egypt? What you just did is you just typed in an address for Brother Jabari program and press enter, and Brother Jabari have some scripted written answer already for you. Nothing new, nothing extra, nothing more. It is simply a computer program. That's all these dudes is. You are also a part of a computer program. But your computer program is newer and more up to date. Theirs are outdated. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to attach themselves to our program and figure out how to destroy our program or figure out how to evolve with our program. That's what they're trying to do. So when you ask them the questions, for example, all the questions I have for Lex Vortex, some of the questions was already predetermined. Now this is very hardcore when you're dealing with the dudes of the books and when you're dealing with the dudes of the Bible. They are straight up a 100% program. If you ask them a question about the Bible and you hit enter, what they're going to do is they're going to go back and they're going to literally recite a program script. A program script. Nothing more, nothing less, and they're going to stick to the program. The shit is outdated. The Aboriginal program is the new program, and I am the programmer. Lex Vortex is part of the programming. Sinata's part of the programming. Everybody in this motherfucker is part of the programming. You see? And so when they come over here trying to program you and they're trying to shrink you down while we're trying to build you up, the Aborigine community is a program to build you up in a certain way. Now, that's not saying their program didn't work and doesn't have a destination and doesn't have nothing good with it. Muammar Gaddafi in 1 year, Sarai Sudin Seti 1 year, uh, the fucking Nelson Mandela 1 year, and it's always this isolated ass incident. And what they try to do is they try to connect them all together and say, look, we working, we building. No, motherfucker, that's one motherfucker that did some shit 1 year, and that's another motherfucker that did some shit 1 year. There's another that is not a organized motherfucking conglomerate of the shit that the Pan Africans is doing. And so that's what they're trying to do. And this is how they're trying to revive they trying to revive their their program by packaging this shit. Now, this is the first time I heard, oh man, Fidel Castro was a Pan African. Well, goddamn it, I will be a Pan African. I work with Africans. That will qualify me one. Hell, I don't know. I don't know if a whale would be a Pan African if it be on the coast of California and shit, and then it fuck around and go on the coast of Africa. Is that a fucking Pan African whale? Like, what the fuck is the definition of that stupid ass shit? The shit is outdated and you cannot revive it. Okay? And this is what they're trying to do. So some isolated motherfucker, oh yeah, there's a guy, he saved the baby and shit, and he's a Pan African. So they're literally trying to program you to believe that all the shit that's been going on is connected. So what they're trying to do is say Marcus Garvey was connected to fucking Noble Drew Ali. Noble Drew Ali was fucking connected to Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was connected to Haiti. Haiti was connected to Muammar Gaddafi. Muammar Gaddafi was connected to Nelson Mandela, who was connected to Fidel Castro. And look at us. Look what the Pan Africans did. We did all that. No, motherfucker. That's called computer programming. It's not going to work with the cyborg, bro. Those are different people in different times with different incidents, and trying to clunk them all together to revive your program, your shit's outdated. It's a wrap for y'all niggas. And I know you know it. And everybody know you know it. But this is the thing. We're no different. And we can also become the same exact thing that they're doing. Now, we are a modern day program. Okay? We are a modern day program. And we are a program. We are a program, whether you believe it or not. But what is the program designed to do? Now, I can only speak for myself, and everybody is individual because Dan Calloway program is different than mine. Chief Holiday program is different than mine. Now, what I see is I want to be able to build up here, okay? Whether it's what I don't care what level, build up here and go out and venture off to Africa, go off and venture off to everywhere else. Asia, wherever else, even parts of Europe, anybody that's want to do some business. This one thing you have to understand by your boogeyman, the white man, is that the boogeyman might not like your ass, but he'll do business with your ass. The boogeyman does business with every enemy it has, and it does business with every foe it has, and it does business with everybody. Why can't you do the same? Hmm? Are you too emotional, fucked up? Are your programming too fucked up? This motherfucker hate everybody on earth, but this motherfucker do business with everybody. This motherfucker have your own damn brother do some fucked up shit to your mama. Do some fucked up shit to you. So this motherfucker do business with everybody. But guess what? You can't do that because your programming don't allow you to do business with other people. Your programming, your black power programming tells you can only do business with black people. But you don't understand that black people don't like black people. So that is a revolving circle of felon ass philosophy. Okay? That is a felon ass philosophy. And the shit's outdated. Now, where we gonna go? Now that we understand a little bit more about software, now understand the software has limitations and it has a specific direction. Okay? Now, I want you to understand this. Right, right. And so trying to, you know what I'm saying? But if they want to come over here, but check this out. This is for Auntie. Auntie, if they want to come over here, now it is a good measuring tool for us to measure to measure our programming. Okay? When they come over here, what we're doing is we're measuring ourselves. We're measuring our programming. But the only thing is that it's very hard to measure because they have this barbaric debating mentality where they don't listen to nothing you say and they just talk the whole time. And 90% of the shit they saying, we know exactly what they gonna say because it's a pre-recorded programming. We already heard it. We heard Seti say everything Lex Vortex said. We heard Jabari say everything Lex Vortex said. We heard Lex Vortex say everything Lex Vortex said. We done heard many people say everything they said, and we heard all that shit. And so we just let them talk and just let them think they teaching some shit. Give them their little props, give them their little victories. Oh man, you're a cool person today. But what we really doing is we're actually measuring our program. So that way we can go back to the drawing board and we can add more to the programming. We are doing this, y'all. We are literally doing this. Most of you guys might not understand what we're doing because you might think, oh man, we just on the internet, we just bullshit, we just bullshit. We are creating a program for the next generation. But we gotta be careful because some of these people in part of the program, they spell money and they here to exploit. Some of these motherfuckers that saw a couple tag data videos and jump careers and shit, some of these motherfuckers we don't understand. Now we don't understand where they're coming from. So just let them come on the panel and let us measure. Okay? Let us measure. That's what that's to do. That's a tool like the baby monitor. Like the baby heart monitor. That is a tool. So when we let the Pan Africans on, it is not because we want to murder them. And it's not because we're trying to be a fucking agent and we're trying to sneak, we're trying to sneak some, like we trying to be fucking uh what you call it? We trying to be fucking aboriginals, but in the back door and shit, we trying to inject the little Pan African in the middle and shit, and we working with Sinetta on the side and on the slide and shit, and we trying to fucking like come on, bro. Like you watch too much TV, man. Like that's not how it works, you know. But the brother didn't come on with no. The brother did not come on hostile. Okay, like Lex Vortex did not come on hostile. The other brother Rob Bond didn't even come on hostile. Now after y'all get hostile and then they get hostile, then what I'm supposed to do? Tell them to shut up? After you done screamed at the motherfucker for an hour and then he screamed back, I'm gonna kick him off. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a fucked up situation. Cause you my sister and you my brother and he my sister and and she my brother. So it's equal to me. There is no, I don't see equal to me. If you screamed at this motherfucker for an hour and he screamed at you for 10 minutes, well shit, I'm gonna look at you like damn, well shit, I can't say nothing to him. You see what I'm saying? But that's all it is. It's nothing more than a measuring stick. When we bring this outdated ass Black Power program on, we're measuring and we're coming back to the drawing board and we trying to you know what I'm saying? We don't have all the schematics, but we have the blueprint on how to work and how to build it. You see? And everybody been a part of it. Look at all these dope ass names and shit. The original Copper Empress Hopper. That's dope, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's all, you know what I'm saying? People go in the chat room and shit. She part of the program. Okay? Copper Tony Tone in the building. You know what I'm saying? So we all part of it. Nonetheless, self-educated truth seeker. You know what I'm saying? So we all part of it. So let's not get weird about it, and let's not turn it to them. But some of these aboriginals do have pre-programmed motherfucking answers and shit. Like you ask them a question and these niggas pre-programmed and shit. I gotta admit, some of y'all niggas need to take a seat and shut the fuck up sometimes because y'all be asking questions like you have no like you have no business answering. And I know I do that shit too, but like no, you can't do that. But this is why it gets weird. It's because when motherfuckers start talking about blood, okay? This is this is one person's philosophy. Somebody made that up. That's new. That was a question specifically designed to make aboriginals in particular look stupid as hell. Okay. Now maybe I don't know. Maybe they asked that question 1,000 times to a whole lot of people. I don't know. But all I know that is a dumbass question, and it is a question. Is not meant to have a point to it. It is something called media configuration. It is nothing more than a media question. It's designed to make you look stupid. It is a trapdoor 3 card Monte question. Now the only person I ever heard say that is Uncle Sinetta. And by Lex Vortex regurgitating that put me in a different position because now why the fuck is he regurgitating Sinetta? Like that's kind of weird. Now I can understand you having your own shit and you coming up with your own philosophy, but specifically, regurgitating that man shit. Now, I don't know. And so maybe you did that shit 1,000 times. I don't know. All I know is what I can see. I'm a programmer. I can't see outside what I can't see. And that's what I see, and that's what I saw. That shit's kind of weird, bro. When you bringing up what kind of blood you got, that sounds like some type of sacrifice shit, nigga. I want to eat your baby type. That sounds like some weird. That sound like some real ritual shit, bro. Like can we? I like blood, nigga. Like of course we all have the same blood. Ain't no new blood. It's a dumb ass rhetorical. Actually, I don't know what the fuck rhetorical mean. I learned that shit on the internet. But anyway, it sounds like it should be used right there. Yeah. You see, it's just a dumbass question, and it's only meant for media propaganda. Let me see. Right. It's cool. It's cool. We need, you know what I'm saying? It's cool as long as we doing building and you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And we're using measuring tools. Now what they're trying to use is they're trying to use us for propaganda utensil. They're trying to say, "Look, we're better than them, y'all. Our outdated computer program is so motherfucking outdated." You see? And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to use it for profit. They're trying to use their program for profit. They're not trying to use their program to actually build some shit. And so what I would like to do, which I don't know how it's gonna work out because I'm about up here. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to make a program where it's building in it. It's building in it. Just imagine the program where it's building in it. It's actually real building. Actually, people really doing some shit. Now I understand people want to do their genealogy so they can have some shit to talk about their grandma and some shit. That's all cool and shit, bro. But don't do that shit every motherfucking day, nigga. I get what you're saying, nigga. You got your grandma, nigga. You got your shit, nigga. That's cool. Now, nigga, what's the next step, bro? Are you gonna build a new elevator or some shit? A new motherfucking airplane, nigga? I get your grandma, nigga. Just cool, nigga. I got you. That's only step. That's only a certain step. That's not where you get stuck at. But all these niggas quit at the grandma. Niggas like, oh nigga, I found the grandma, nigga. Nigga, that's it, bro. What's next, bro? And this is where I come in, yeah, because motherfuckers don't want to hear me. Motherfuckers don't want to listen when I go into the future. And I'm telling these motherfuckers how to get to the future. Motherfuckers don't want to hear it because they stuck on the grandma. Nigga, they stuck on a motherfucking Indian card or some weird ass shit. Niggas just stuck there. Oh, I walked over the rope. It's like a motherfucking rope right there, and you got a couple people that walked over the rope and shit, and these motherfuckers ain't keep going and keep going and keep going. They just cool under the rope. It's cool, nigga. Y'all niggas back there, nigga. I got my little Indian card. I got my little shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Y'all niggas right, nigga. What's next, bro? What's next? When we gonna start manufacturing production shit? When we gonna start having our own DNA facilities and having our own Googles? That's where I'm at. I'm up there waiting on y'all niggas. I'm up there waiting on y'all niggas. So when y'all pass grandma nigga, and when you go to your next step and you get your Indian card and you made that step, and then when you make the step, what I don't know what the fuck you trying to do, but then when you go past the step where it's time to build some shit and time to get some shit, Ty Data will be sitting there with the light on for you. Okay? Okay, all right? Now I understand the program is good, the program is new, but these motherfuckers with these outdated shit, they got all outdated tactics and they still working on some of y'all. Aboriginals, bro, they still using them. But that shit is dead and they know it. They're in a struggle for their fight. They're in a struggle for their life. They're in a fight for their life. And things can get a little weird. Well, I ain't even show you too much, but you can see these motherfuckers been tampering with a lot of shit. They've been putting me through a lot of shit. And I'm not the only one they've been putting a lot of shit through. They've been putting Dan Calloway's a lot of shit. But we all have our own conclusions. Now, me personally, I think it's some vigilante white boys out there that's fucking with us or some Google shit. You know, some people think these fraternity motherfuckers with the you know what I'm saying, some of these fraternity motherfuckers who's taking orders from motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of both. Maybe it's some fraternity motherfuckers and some vigilante white boys that's fucking with us. But somebody's fucking with us, y'all. Somebody's fucking with me hardcore. And I've been cool and I've been patient. But trust me, you don't want me to turn into the Terminator. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? I promise. Cause it would be an obsession of mine. I wouldn't be able to eat, sleep, I wouldn't be able to shit without thinking about coming to get your ass. Let me put that energy back. But you understand. But it's cool, Auntie. We're gonna let him on the panel. That's how we measure. You see, the young phenom came out and he did his little measurement for the day. He ain't had his little measurement. That's for some reason. This is the only time people come on our channel. We can't coordinate with these niggas for shit. Oh, nigga, me and you get together. Let's do a show. We gonna call it such and such and such, and it's gonna come on Wednesday. All right, nigga. Call this nigga Wednesday. Nigga don't pick up the phone. Dan Calloway come on, or some Pan Africans come on. Now these niggas showing up out of the blue. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Is y'all niggas with us or y'all niggas against us? Is y'all niggas competing on the low side or y'all niggas trying to help us ride? It's like some low budget, backwards competing ass niggas competing with us on the low. We can't coordinate with none of y'all niggas for shit. But all these niggas come out when they want to measure they motherfucker. When niggas want to measure they motherfucking philosophy and want to measure they shit, motherfuckers show the fuck up. Like, we out here. Peace. We got the Supreme Chief. So what the fuck up, man? If y'all with niggas, we shout niggas out. We want to fuck with niggas. We can't get no love around this motherfucker. We can't get shit around this motherfucker. Ain't nobody trying to do some shit. And then you got Dan Calloway. Dan Calloway is touching mainstream right now. He's touching mainstream. Help the man. Okay? Let's not use his motherfucking name to build a platform. Help him. Okay? Whether he's right on this or wrong on, I don't give a, it doesn't matter. He's touching mainstream. What some people need to do is need to help him and assist him and push him through the doors of the mainstream. Now, once he get to the mainstream, that's a door to the mainstream, y'all stupid ass niggas. But these niggas is trying to suck them dry and suck them dry and suck them dry. Okay? Offer the man some shit. What, you need some software, bro? What do you need? You know what I'm saying? Well, how can we help? How can we do it? You want us to have a little segment, a little Dan Calloway segment or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Well, you need some people to like your Facebook page. Nigga, how can we help you? You see what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers too self-centered and too fucked up and too Americanized to even understand that. The man is leaning up against mainstream right now. Whether you hate him for it or love him for it, nigga, help him or there's no need to destroy him. Let's get real out here, man. What have we turned into, bro? It ain't, you know what I'm saying? We have to have, you know what I'm saying? We have to be able to have a conversation with at least a conversation with opposing motherfucker. That's normal. But yeah, I know these motherfuckers come out with these barbaric rap battle ass tactics, debating and shit. Every other word is you're idiot. You're dumb. You're stupid. Oh, well, see, if you was educated, you would have known. Oh man, in third grade I learned that. Every other sentence, this how you know these niggas ain't saying shit because they use the media to belittle you. Their whole tactic is to belittle every other sentence is a shot at you because they ain't got shit to say. They run it on outdated fuel. They motherfucking philosophy was constructed in 19 motherfucking 20s or some shit. This shit ain't had no extra, nothing extra in it since. Like goddamn, like least beef the shit up. If these niggas beefed up this shit, bro, and modernized this shit, bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be straight up. Our Rangers ain't gonna be able to stand a chance. If these phony ass, fake ass, fraternity ass niggas, or these one nigga in one room ass nigga, one room per nigga ass room ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's a dumb ass cyborg logic. Is cool. You don't understand it. It's cool. But anyway, you see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers will shut you down. These motherfuckers will shut y'all niggas down. If they really was smart, they can do it. But these niggas is taking quotes from niggas that sell ice cream cones and bandana, nigga, in New York, nigga. Like what the fuck, nigga? This shit is dumb. You see what I'm saying? But we out here, y'all. We out here. We always out here. I know, motherfuckers want to like, man, we out here. We got work to do. And this is my time off because I need some time off, bro. I'm the cyborg, but damn, I'm part human. I need a break sometime. And this is my break. So when Lex Vortex come on, I come to talk some shit and shoot some shit. Nigga, I didn't come to kill him, man. Like that's not my thing. You see what I'm saying? It's not my thing. And just in case if you're wondering why there's a baby monitor there, what I'm trying to say is that this environmental shit that they're teaching, it makes good sense when you're dealing with the environment. All this evolution shit that they're teaching, it makes perfect sense when you are using that as a tool to measure the environment. But you cannot measure a human because a human is unmeasurable. The only thing you really can measure is some of the physical. And even measuring some of the physical, don't you can't you there's only certain limitations that you can measure. Now you can measure how tall I am and some shit like that. But who knows? Maybe after I get off the scale, did I grow an inch? Maybe when I woke up in the morning, did I shrink a little bit? Like you never could 100% really 100% peg the human like that. There might be some things you say, well, you got 32 teeth and you ain't gonna be growing no new teeth. Okay, so yeah, you got me on that. That's a 100% right there measurement. But what if my teeth fall out? Oh well, if your teeth fall out, you ain't gonna grow no new teeth. Okay, well, you got me there. So there is some things you can 100% measure, but I want you to understand this. In the universe, there's a massive amount of data. I'm gonna put a number on it because I want you to understand the mind. I'm going to say there are cajillions amount of gigabytes in the universe. Okay? Now, guess how much us humans done found out. Just how much us humans don't find out. We don't even know 1% of the mass universe. We don't even know 1% of the information that's out there. We only know a certain percent of all the information that's out there. So it is very difficult for me to come up here and say something 100%, but I can in my own logic. It makes 100% sense. In my logic, it makes 100% sense. But guess what? Whatever everything I say. can also, can also be, in different times, and logic, in different times, it also can be questioned. It also can be taken as misinformation, depending on which area of logic you're coming in. But in all reality, we don't really know shit. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So anybody that's walking around when there's a gajillion megabytes worth of shit, and you don't even know what one person knows, or organization or corporation or country or the whole motherfucking planet, all everything y'all motherfucking know, it's not even 1% of what's out there. So when these motherfuckers come around here trying to make you an African and try to take away shit. When you call me an African, you're taking away. You're not adding. Okay? You're not adding, you're taking away. There's a plus sign and there's a takeaway sign. Okay? If 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 the planet belongs to everybody, okay? If the planet belongs to everybody, and you give me a piece of it, what you did, you just took me away from something. Okay? And you gave me something. So if you want to have Africa, you go right ahead and have Africa. But please don't make me have Africa too. I want everything. My mind is bigger than Africa. My environment is bigger than Africa. What is the environment of my mind? What does my mind sleep at night? Where does it go in the morning? What is it doing right now? What does it look like? What does the mind feel like? Is it squishy? I'm not talking about the brain. Is it hard and shit? Is it some shit that's hard and soft? What is the environment of the mind? Oh, you don't know? Well, shut the fuck up then. Okay? If you want to have Africa, go right ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. I fuck with Africans. Okay? Matter of fact, I got a bill coming up. You know what I'm saying? On my channel, hashtag, the what the fuck is that channel? Hashtag the Kodaks. You know, the keepers of the Kodaks. That's my little channel, and I do a lot of this type of shit. But understand, it is cool to have someone have an opposing view. It is nothing more than a measuring tool. That's all. I know most people know this. Well, guess what? We have 100 pyramids. Well, we have 1,000 pyramids. Those are measurements. Okay? Well, over in Africa, we got Lucy. Over in America, we got Lucia. Those are measuring tools. They're measuring. Okay? They're measuring. That's all it is. So when the next person comes out and you say a debate, say no, I don't debate people. I just measure. So you have to go for the gusto when you're measuring. Don't go for the tit for tat, nigga. What kind of blood you got, nigga? That's nigga. Like, bro, I can't answer that, bro. Like, yeah, nigga. What you want me to say? Yeah, nigga. I can't do that. I don't understand the question. No English, nigga. What kind of blood I got, bro? Like like nigga, that's what we own, bro. Like that's what we do. Those are questions designed for media propaganda. Now, before I go, I want to talk the difference between when does an opinion become propaganda. I wanted to make a video on this, and I'm gonna try to get a build on it. But when does an opinion make becomes propaganda? Okay, if you're in a barbershop or a laundromat or a jail cell or some shit, and we're talking and you have an opinion, that's called an opinion. But if you are on in the media and you say your opinion multiple times in the public airwaves, it becomes propaganda. Okay? So there's a whole lot of fucking propaganda going around here. And even I am also included, but I let you know straight up, you know, my opinion, and I don't try to make my opinion your opinion. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you African nigga or you dying tonight. Like, that's crazy. Right, right. You don't have to make me an African. But this is the sad part, though. This is what's sad about it, because you gotta feel sorry for these people, and they need an emotional win. They are very emotional people. Just like one of the dudes, one of the young brothers said, one of the young phenoms said one day, he was like, man, it was tired being an African. And that shit hit my heart, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit like put up did something to me when I heard that shit. The brother said, man, it's tired being an African. You know what I'm saying? And I took that shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, these my brothers are out here, like, you know what I'm saying, going through all types of shit that maybe I didn't even go out with or just, you know what I'm saying? And and you have to understand that these people are tired as fuck. They need a win. So anytime you pass a prostitute, or you pass a motherfucking drug dealer, and you hang around niggas that know they did the crime in prison, and you know they did that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta judge motherfuckers. Motherfuckers done their time, so welcome home. But you know what I'm saying? And you don't even talk about it. Nigga, you know that nigga raped that little girl, and y'all niggas just be kicking that shit like nigga he ain't did it. Nigga, he did it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas did some of these niggas did those crimes. So that don't mean it needs to follow them for the rest of their motherfucking life. But nigga, at least talk about the shit. Nigga, what happened? Nigga, why'd you do it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Get the shit out. Talk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What happened, nigga? What went wrong, nigga? Oh, but nigga, yeah, I was going through a lot. It's cool, but these motherfuckers act like the shit happened. Oh, what up, bro? Knowing goddamn well this nigga just murdered his wife and shit. And he got out, nigga. Just got out last night. Motherfuckers won't even. Oh yeah, nigga, we gonna go shoot some pool, nigga. In the back of your man, like nigga, you this nigga's loony, and you gonna sit there and front that shit, nigga. Shut, nigga, bro, you out for real, nigga? What happened, bro? Why'd you do it? You see, that's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But when I know I'm all over the place, y'all know me. I'm an electric currency, bro. Um, when when your opinion becomes propaganda, so it's very important when you're dealing with the media that your opinion becomes propaganda when it's in the public airwaves and when it's being said multiple times. So when these people come out on these platforms and they're saying the same thing over and over again, it's not an opinion no more. So many of you hardcore YouTubers that's been around since 1919 and shit, and y'all got the big huge platforms, you don't have such a thing called an opinion anymore because you are in public. Look up the definition of an opinion and look up the definition of propaganda. Most propagandas is used by corporations. This is what corporations use. But there is a thin line between the opinion and propaganda, and this is something that needs to be understood in the Aborigine community. Now, it ain't gonna stop nothing, but at least you understand it. You understand that if you got a big platform and you understand that you're speaking Aboriginal philosophy every day, understand that is propaganda, and propaganda is part of the program, and everyone has a hand in the program. Not just Chief Holiday and A1. Everybody had a part in it. Somebody said an African American Negro. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, because I fell off track. But yeah, so the young phenom, I don't know who said it and shit, but he was like, man, it's hard being an African, and so you have to at some point you have to start feeling sorry for these people. This is a actually tactic that people use, and it also have different types of effects. So trying to attack someone, you're going to get a different type of answer, but actually feeling sorry for one who you know's fucked up, you will get a different response. You see, some people wouldn't be able to handle it, they wouldn't be able to respond. You see, and so I want to try to suggest, if we could not go on attack for the Pan Africans, and we can just simply feel sorry for them because they are trapped inside a outdated program, and they don't really know nothing else. So I feel like instead of us want to slay them and shit and all this weird ass shit, what I'm saying, just feel sorry for them. Yesterday I asked the brother, I asked like Vortex, who did he feel sorry for more? He couldn't answer that question because that was he did the right thing because that was one of them 3 card Monty ass dumbass questions just like that blood shit. So I hit his ass back with one. And he was smart enough not to really answer the question in its mathematical context. So he recognized he couldn't answer it. And I could have sat there and, oh yeah, man, but I mean, and try to force him to answer it, but I wasn't gonna do that. I could clearly see he didn't want to answer the question. So I'm not gonna force him or make him. You see? It's a 3 card Monty question. But anyway, now try that. Try and feel sorry for some of these dudes. You know? They go in their little corner and they read their little book and they smoke their little weed, and it's sad being them. It's hard being them. And that's something to feel sorry for. And this is actually a tactic, you guys, that can be used and implemented. You see? It is a tactic, Auntie. It is a tactic to feel sorry. It is a tactic. They do it to black people all the time. You ever see the heroic white man in every movie that saved black people? The heroic white lady who has a heart and she helped out Nat Turner get away or some shit. That's the same type of tactic. They're just giving this "I feel sorry for you" as tactic. The Democrats come around and do the shit all the time. At least the Republicans don't do it that much, but they starting to come over and use that tactic a little bit. It is a political strategy. Try to feel sorry for them and see what type of energy it gives you and see what type of energy it gives them. Just try it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, nigga, we finna do this and anybody that don't do this need to be put to death. Just try it for once. Next time when these motherfuckers say some shit, be like, you know what, bro, I feel sorry for you. And they gonna see what they gonna say. Next time you call up Brother Jabbar and say, you know what, I fuck with you, but bro, I feel sorry for you. See what's gonna happen. Just see, you know? But anyway, um, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I think some other people got some shows or some shit coming up. But understand, you know, what these people are saying have some truth in a certain environment. Just like this tool over here, it can do one thing. It's designed to do one thing, and that's listen to a baby heart. You're not gonna get that out the drawer one day, and it's gonna do something different. And so when these guys are hit you with that evolution and they're talking about metamorphosing and they're talking about evolving, they have some merit in a environment when you're getting the environment, like like the rainforest, and you go and you measure the rainforest and you go and measure the rainforest is alive. Okay, it's communicating with each other. And so when you're measuring that and you're observing that, what I'm saying, you're looking at that and you're saying, oh, this will evolve, and this one got a ventum, and you're writing these things and you're involving, and you're getting all this information. Now what they have done is they took this information and they said this is how we got here. See, that's basically what they did. They didn't literally measure us. They didn't go around and measure, Lucy when she was here and shit, and measured her and where she came from and hooked some shit up to her head, and got these lie detector tests looking at shit all over her body and doing these measurements. They never really specifically measure us because they can't measure us. Only thing they can measure is something that's physical and that has limitations. So when you look into so when you so what they're saying has merit, but they just using it and they just using it on something that's unmeasurable. Unless these motherfuckers can tell me unless these people can show me you know the environment of my mind, because remember we evolve, so that means my mind is in the environment, it's somewhere, it's in the environment, it's there. So if my mind is in the environment, what environment is it in? And then how does that environment change? What's going to, if I move to Africa, is my mind environment going to change, or I'm still going to have the same mind? Now, most people in most religions and most types of shit believe you are attached to something that's greater than. Some people believe that you are attached to a higher power. Some people think that you are so filled up with so much motherfucking cold that that you can fucking blow up the earth with just a single thought or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel like uh that there's different types of things to explain the mind, but it's 100% unmeasurable, but we can't feel it. You see? And so when they can measure that, they can tell me I came from a monkey. When they can measure that, they can tell me where I come from. But until then, keep your shit in the jungle, bro. Keep your philosophy and your evolution theory, keep that shit in its proper context, in its proper environment. Okay? Well, Black Lotus in the building. Well, me and Lex was, we was having a little show. We was just shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and Lex, WWE. We understand WWE. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ty Data the cyborg. He's Lex Vortex, the I don't know what the fuck he is today, the Pan African mystic, environmentalist. You know what I'm saying? And we over here shooting the shit. We talking some shit, having some fun. But then some people come on the panel and it got bad. Like it got real bad. You know what I'm saying? And so, but we do have to. If you come on a panel and if you cannot, okay, have proper panel etiquette. If you cannot handle opposing views, don't come on a panel, because that shows something's wrong with you. If you're gonna come on a panel and say, man, you know what, I don't like this dude, I don't fuck with this dude, but you know what, I'm finna go kick it with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make sense. Just keep your distance and say, okay, cool. And so Lex started snapping back a little bit. But see, I can't tell Lex, hey Lex, chill out, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just attacked you and shit. But no, nigga, you can't attack back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in an awkward ass situation because these motherfuckers attacking Lex and Lex started attacking back. So now it's like shit. How this work? So we have to be able to do that. For some reason, every time we go live on this channel, it's always an argument. You don't find that shit on AP channel. You don't find that shit on A1 channel like that. You don't find that shit on nobody channel but here. But I know this Cheap Holiday channel, Cheap Holiday, you know what I'm saying? We love a good argument. We love some controversy every now and then. Not every day we go live. Okay? It's cool to have an argument every now and then. Nigga, your mama so dumb. Nigga, she sit on the TV and watch the couch. Nigga, you this and that. Like, it's cool every now and then. But every day, it gets weird. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know Black Lotus over there. Tribe up. Here we go. This nigga flirting with my auntie. Nigga, she crazy, nigga. She crazy, nigga. No, I'm just Lotus ass come up missing auntie. Lotus, no, but we need our daily dose of auntie, man. We fuck with auntie, man. We need our daily dose. You know what I'm saying? We need our daily dose, man. We love that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Corey Mayo, bro, we got to get you on the panel, bro. We got to get you. We got to get you measuring. You know what I'm saying? You make some dope ass videos, but we got to get you measured up. We got to see how far down. We got to measure. You got to measure yourself with some of these weird ass motherfuckers. Because if you got an old outdated ass robot, nigga, with these pre-dedicated ass answers and shit, nigga, Like niggas, like this shit's weird to me, bro. Like if y'all can understand the world that I live in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I see all these pre niggas. You ask them a question and they got a motherfucking answer already waiting for you in the back of this. And you ask another motherfucker, this motherfucker got the same answer in the back and shit. You answer another motherfucker, this motherfucker got the same answer in the back. Nigga, these niggas is programmed like a motherfucker. This shit is fun as hell and dumb as hell at the same time. Talking to these motherfuckers. So I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy talking to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because it just you just fucking with you just saying how the design of the Matrix, how did the Matrix fucked you up like that, bro? That bad, nigga. You really believe, nigga, I come from a monkey, bro? You really believe the tools you use to measure a motherfucking leaf bug and a motherfucking pill bug, nigga? You gonna use that shit on me, nigga? It's your planet. Um, I would say it's your galaxy, solar system, is or whatever, but that shit gonna come out weird. But it's your planet. You can survive anywhere on the planet. The planet is your environment. The planet is where you come from. You're attached to it. You are biologically connected to the whole entire planet. Now, these people want you to believe that you are only biologically connected to one landmass and one landmass only. The reason why they do that and they put you and they take away the planet and they conduct you to a landmass, because what they're doing is they're actually and secretly they're giving the Europeans Europe. That's really what they're trying to do. They're literally saying you belong in Africa and the European belong in Europe. But if you say all this motherfucking man, where if you say the whole motherfucking planet to mine, I have a biological connection in Europe, I have a biological connection in Asia, I have a biological connection in Africa, and both in all the Americas and all the surrounding places. If I'm biologically connected to all that shit, just like that whole motherfucker is my whole goddamn environment, okay, it works, it communicates, it coordinates with me just like a simple little environment, but my environment is just a little bit bigger. But because I am a more unique creature, you cannot put me in the same boat because I have something that's called the mind that is unmeasurable, and my mind cannot be measured. And because of this, you cannot use the same tools that you use to measure an environment. You can't use the same tools to measure my mind. You can't use the same tools to measure me. Because wherever my mind is located at, maybe I'm a fucking newborn baby in one of those little machines like in the Matrix and shit. Maybe I'm really a guy in a motherfucking little pod and shit, and then I gotta, like take a pill and like die or some shit and come back and I got plugs on my body. I don't know what the fuck it is, but our goddamn mind, some goddamn where. And me personally, I got two things that I believe. I believe our minds connected to the cosmos, or we just have so much motherfucking code and energy inside us that hasn't been activated, and we don't we just feel like we a part of, we just feel certain shit. Okay, so those are some of the two scenarios that I'll go by. You know what I'm saying? Come up with your own, but whatever the fuck, nigga, you didn't come from no goddamn monkey. And anytime somebody calling you Africa, subconsciously what they're doing is they're giving away Europe. They're just giving away. That's all. So if this planet is your house, Africa's your bathroom, America's your bedroom, Europe is your attic, uh, Australia and all that other shit is your, basement or some shit. Okay? Now, this is your house. This whole house is part of your physical environment. Okay? Now, if I tell you, oh man, you a bathroom nigga. You belong in the bathroom. Nigga, you only need to go to the bathroom, bro. What you nigga, you know what I'm saying? And then I say, oh man, these are kitchen people. They belong in your kitchen. You're spreading up my crib, bro. I say, hold up, bro, hold up, bro. I'm saying I am genetically connected to America, Africa, Asia. I am connected to all this shit. I am part of all the holy grand scheme. I am in part of it. So whether it's the creator or whether it's some weird ass shit that came out, whatever the fuck it is, it had me in mind and specifically. You know what I'm saying? When it was making or whatever the fuck it was doing, it had me in mind. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to small you down and say, no, this is yours. And they're trying to ration out the world and shit. And they don't understand that they're doing this. So there's no way you're going to be able to explain it to them. But only thing I can say is there's a plus sign and there's an equal sign. There's minus and there's adding. So if I give you something, I just did two things at once. Okay? I just did two things at once. I just added to you and I just subtracted from me. Okay? So when you call me an African, what you did is you just gave me something, okay? And you just took something from somebody else. And you giving something to somebody else so they can claim it. So I don't care how many ways you put it that the Americas belongs to you and everywhere else do. Now whatever connection we have with our brothers and sisters over there in Africa, who gives a shit? Who cares? Get your shit together here and then worry about them. Is that did I say something deep? Is that deep? Is that hardcore knowledge? Is that no, that's not. That's just dumbass logic. That's simple. And that's what the Aboriginals are trying to do. But some of these Aboriginals is weird as fuck. Okay? Gotta admit. But who's not a little weird? Cause we all grown ass people on the motherfucking internet. And that's weird. At least to me. Okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We I gotta get back to work. I enjoyed my little break. You know, Lex Vortex, I appreciate you for coming through. Get to talk some shit, have some laughs and some jokes. You know what I'm saying? You bombarded me. You ain't listening to nothing I said, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Lex Vortex. He won yesterday because it was all about him, and he SEO'd y'all SEO'd the shit out of his name in the SEO. I'm pretty sure y'all know the Google chat box is a SEO. I say CO. Y'all know what I mean, man. Y'all know I'm SEO. It's a search engine. So anytime you drop my name, anytime you drop a name in that chat, you're bringing up their ranking. And Lex Vortex won yesterday because of that. But the Aboriginals are winning also because of that. They ain't Callaway this, they ain't Callaway that. Aboriginals this, Aboriginals that. So we are killing Google right now. Killing Google. Talk that shit. Right. Africa are very tribal. Yeah, yeah. Corey Mayo fucking with me. No, no, no. I'm just saying he won in that aspect because it was like it wasn't really a dialogue. It was more like a you know I call it a barbaric debate where I talk and you listen. That's it. That's all. I talk and you listen because I didn't really get to make the point really, and most of my points were so like I think they was I think they was kind of over Lex' head, or Lex just wasn't trying to, or he wasn't trying to listen. I'm not sure, but um, chances are he was on his Lex Vortex barbaric shit, so he wasn't. I think he wasn't really trying to listen anyway. But Lex is a smart dude though. I give him that. We all know that. But that's why he won because his name was SEO. You guys brought his rankings up. Google Lex Vortex right now. How much you want to bet he had like 5-star ratings or some shit from last night? A motherfucking dope ass movie theater style commercial gonna come up. Lex Vortex. Yes, he had ranking last night. He did. Like y'all don't know how this shit work, bro. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't want to listen to the motherfuckers that do. You know what I'm saying? Actually, y'all don't even want to support the motherfuckers that do. Y'all like, I don't know. But it's all good. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Corey Mayo. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get a channel, if you want to get sponsored by a channel, man, we'll hook you up with a dope ass channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll hook you up. So holla if you want to get that channel, you can start a whole new channel. And if you know what I'm saying, all by yourself, you'll run a channel. We run all the graphics. I'll hook you up all the computers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is kind of what we're trying to do, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get the calculator. And I'm gonna get a mathematics before I go ahead and get out of here. We got Black Lotus over there. We got Black Lotus over there on Tribe Up. Okay, we got Cheap Holiday over here on Cheap Holiday. You got Ty Data over here. You got Ty Data over there on the keeper of the Kodaks. We need two more. We need two more people because we want to get 5 different channels. Now we don't want nobody. We don't want no motherfucker. We want somebody who can play ball and who can enjoy a proper structure. We don't want no motherfucker just got out of prison who think nigga we trying to swindle him or think everybody's a fucking pedophile or everybody's a goddamn scammer or some shit. We need some motherfuckers who you know what I'm saying motherfuckers who's been around and who know how to play ball. We want to get a eventually we want to get a total of 5 different channels. The whole goal is to make at least $30 to make generate at least $30 a day per channel. And to make $30 a day per channel, all you really need to do is to have about a thousand something clicks and views for their channel. So if we making $30 per channel, that's $150 a day that we can generate. Now if you times 150 by 30, you'll be looking at 45. You'll be looking at 4,500. Now, if you take the 4,500, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 500 and we're gonna outsource it. We're gonna have a whole nother team structured just like us over there in India, and it's gonna be 5 of them over there doing the same exact thing. So doing the same exact thing. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but outside America, America money is actually bigger. So $500 a month over there in India is a big thing. Like motherfuckers can have a career and shit with a girlfriend, with a motorcycle, with a bike and a car, some shit. You know what I'm saying? With a motherfucking skateboard or some shit. Like it's a bigger thing. You know what I'm saying? And so what that would be was that would be 9,000. That was equals to $9,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? And we could continue to do this cycle. We could continue to do this cycle. You know what I'm saying? If people understand what I'm saying, and we can actually do this. But we are actually in process of implementing this. That's why you have Black Lotus over there, Tribe Up. That's what he do. I got my channel. Chief Holiday got his channel. Now we're in the process of trying to making all these different channels so we can have 5 channels that coincide and so we can have a conglomerate of media. Also, we're going to use some of the people over there in these little countries or the people here, you know what I'm saying, or the people here. And what we can actually do is we can actually use them on our social media sites. Now, I've been doing some social media testing and some things like that. And I know a little more than I did before about how it worked and using the social media to grow a platform and things like that. This is how a lot of these people growing platforms. There ain't nobody just made no money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't make no one video and shit like that. They usually start on another social media platform like Facebook or some shit like that. Facebook have an advertising thing where you can get Facebook will give you $15 free for getting the Facebook for advertising. You could take that $15 and add another $7 to that, and you would have like 22 something dollars. And you can take that and they will advertise your YouTube page for a whole week for you. And you see what I'm saying? And if you do the strategy right of what you want to target market, you know what I'm saying, you can get up to about one the highest I got on Facebook advertising on one of my projects is I got 700 million potentials. 700 million potentials. Try and see if you can beat that on Facebook advertising. If you can beat 700 million, then you outdid Ty Data. You know what I'm saying? And we can use that to funnel with things like that. So we looking for some stuff like that. So Corey Mayo, if you want to be a part of that, bro, you know what I'm saying? That'll be dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you got your own little personal channel and you got your own little shit, and this could be a little side project for you where you get some extra little money because we can use this money and we're gonna put it back into what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, if it goes well, we can do some real shit with it. You know what I'm saying? But if that's too much for people to understand, then I don't know. But we're doing it. So we're looking for 2 people who's willing, who, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you the whole 9 yards, the dope ass visuals, the graphics, sound effects. We got Pokemon. We got fucking Denzel Washington going on your channel. Nigga, we can get some of these rappers going out on your motherfucking channel interviewing them. Like, it's a limited amount of shit we can do when we're working together. As long as we're together, there's nothing we can't do. Don't tell me I can't do nothing. That's don't tell me I can't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to be a part of that Corey Mayo, bro, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Give me in the back chat, Data Dogs, the public, see the funds. What the money will be in the analytics, bro. All you gotta do is check the analytics on your YouTube. So you'll know how much money you generating. It'll be your YouTube. So all you gotta do is just go down. You want me to show you how to check Google Analytics, bro? Like, what you mean? Like, huh? What you mean? What yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Uh, I, I'm what I mean. I'm saying, like, if you want to keep track of the money, it, if you want to keep track of the money, just check your Google Analytics. That's all you got to do, and it'll let you know how much money you generating, and let you know how many videos and stuff like that is hot. Yeah, create a new channel. But this is to create a new channel. This is gonna be a side project. You know what I'm saying? Create a new channel. If you want to bring speakers on, guitar players, something that's money based. This, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be Aboriginal based. You know what I'm saying? This is to generate money. This is a money purpose. This is a business we're talking. So you got your personal channel, and you got, you know what I'm saying, you probably got pictures of your wife and shit like that. And then you got your Aboriginal channel where you got your Aboriginal shit, and then you got your shit where you make money on. You see what I'm saying? Or if you want to turn it into an Aboriginal channel, you can do that too. But understand that channel would is going to be is specifically designed to make money. It's specifically designed to be a business. So yeah, just make a new channel. You know what I'm saying? But come up, you know what I'm saying? Come up with a genre, what you're gonna be showing. If you need guitar players, rappers on there, singers on there, documentaries on there, let us know. We can reach out to people. We can reach out to some of these people. We're part of a corporation. A lot of people don't understand it, and a lot of people don't believe it, but we are part of an international corporation. So if you want to get, Tupac's baby mama, some shit on there, let us know. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what we can do. If we can't get the baby mama, maybe we can get the step sister, step cousin, baby mama, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure out some shit. You see what I'm saying? So we need two more people that's willing to play ball like that. But everybody gonna get their shine, but we have to work together. It can't be no motherfuckers watching a couple tap date videos, and then these motherfuckers decide to quit their motherfucking hamburger flipping job and shit. Like, nigga, fuck that, nigga. I'm gonna go do what tap date was talking about. That's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you like that. I'm just goofy, man. Just leave me alone. Um, Yep. So create your own channel. You know what I'm saying? Now, Copper Empress, if you want to get a channel, man, we know your channel will be flame. But it's more than a business venture. It's helping. It's helping the community. It's helping us to form something and make something. But you know what I'm saying? So if you want to do a religious channel, you can do a religious channel. But all I'm trying to say is that understand the bottom line, that you know what I'm saying, understand the bottom line, that it's to generate money. A hip hop channel, you could do a hip hop channel. Yeah, if you want to do a hip hop channel, you could do a hip hop channel. But get your money. No, huh? No. I'm not. No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying do a religious channel. What I'm saying is that you can do whatever channel you want. If you want to make it an Aboriginal channel, you can do that. But all I'm trying to say is just understand that this channel will be a for-profit channel. That's all. It's not. I'm not saying make a channel. So I'm not saying like nigga make a channel, nigga, so we can juice the community, nigga. And we can go over there to motherfucking Benin, nigga, and do some voodoo, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not on no shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We trying to create something. And so the best way to create something is with using and having other people that help you. You see what I'm saying? Because that's all we got. If I could build one channel and that's it. But if we got 5 channels that's working simultaneously, and then we got 5 channels in India working simultaneously, and we got 5 channels in somewhere in Central or South America working simultaneously, what we got is we got a whole motherfucking network that'll shut down the network. You see what I'm saying? I know that's a little far fetched, but that shit is not that hard to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? You say you got your channel. You want to use your channel? No, but see, that's your channel though. So I would say make a new channel because that's your channel. That's Corey Mayo's channel. So you don't wanna conflict the two. You see what I'm saying? You said why India? Well, cause India got billions of people, bro. We playing a numbers game. You see what I'm saying? India's got what, like 1.3 billion or some shit. India's got billions of motherfuckers, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, shit. One motherfucking viral hit song or one hit radio song or one hit viral thing in India, bro. You're tripling America. No, 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 no. Hold on. Let me slow down. I'm sorry. Let me slow down. No, no, no. You're not going to be broadcasting in India. What I'm saying is that we're going to have ours here in America. Now, once we get established in America, the goal is to establish what we have here in America, establish a clone network in India. So we have 5 people here working together, huh? We have 5 people here working together. India, I mean the country India in Asia. We have 5 people working here together on 5 different platforms, working together, generating a total of $30 a day. Okay? And then we're gonna flip that, you know what I'm saying, behind the scene. It's cool, man. I ain't worried about it. If people want to do it, let them do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. But don't act like nigga you ain't, you know what I'm saying? But don't motherfuckers don't be acting like nigga you ain't get this shit here. Don't be acting like, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to shit on me while you building your shit. It's cool cuz other people can do it. I want people to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be secret with niggas like you know what I'm saying? Like shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool, bro. But good looking out. I understand. I feel your energy out there, bro. I respect your energy and I understand it. Thank you for the energy. But I'm not saying you're going to India or nothing like that. I'm just saying, after we build our 5 channels here and our channels is up and operating, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to take some of the proceeds of our channel, most likely about $500, and we're going to use that to create. I you know, me personally, we already have people there in India that's working with us. So we're going to create 5 different channels over there as well. Those channels is gonna work consistent with us. So it's going to expand our network internationally. So all the Aboriginal stuff that you be pumping out, you will have 5 channels over there in India advertising you on their Facebook. You'll have 5 people over there in India dedicated to make sure that your shit get hits and your shit get clicks. So you go from, you know what I'm saying, they got billions of motherfuckers. So all you need is one hit motherfucker song or one viral video over there, bro. You shut like shit. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, bro. Know what I'm saying? The biggest YouTuber in the world is in India. It's an Indian company called T Series. They do Indian hip hop, Indian pop. Okay, look it up. It's called T Series. They smashed motherfucking PewDiePie and his weird ass. They say they smashing his ass. Okay, they smashing him. So they are the biggest YouTubers in the world. So if you're talking YouTube and you're not talking India, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay. So our goal is to get 5 channels over there too. So you got us over here doing our thing. We're advertising their stuff. They're advertising. We're coming back and forth, doing things back and forth. You see what I'm saying? But it's cool. If it's too complicated, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody, interested in, you know what I'm saying, in, being part of somebody that's trying to, play ball. We don't want no old ass niggas coming here who flipping burgers and heard the shit and quit his job and shit. And like, we finna go work this shit out with Ty Data, nigga. I quit. Nigga, take the apron off, nigga, throw the shit in the garbage, nigga. Like we like stay your ass at home, bro. Like nobody wanna hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all do that, let me know. I'm gonna put my email out there because we already in the process of doing it. Huh? We already in the process of doing it. We got Black Lotus over there, we got Chief Holiday over here, and we got me over there. So we already got 3. So we're getting it. We're getting it regardless if motherfuckers join or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, make the shit simple and easy. Would they broadcast them? What do you mean? Yeah, your shit'll be playing over there too, yeah. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, so if you want to get a hip hop channel, if you want to get a gossip channel, if you want to get a a kid channel, we really need kid shows because kids watch the same thing over and over and over again. Okay? They watch the same thing over and over again for at least 1,000 times. Like my son would watch the, when he was younger, he would watch the gummy bear video like 1,000,000 times. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine 1,000,000 kids watching your video millions of times. So anybody that want to do some kids programs, that shit is top priority right now. We don't have any kids programs for the Aboriginal community, uh, and for our people, or whether you consider yourself an African or Hebrew, whatever it is. There's what I'm saying. I am not a motherfucking uh Aboriginal assassin or some shit like that. Like whatever. If you're gonna read a Noble Drew Ali book, Bible, or some shit, I'm cool with it. As long as what I'm saying, as long as you're willing to play ball, what I'm saying, and you're willing to understand the situation, what I'm saying, that's what we got going on. We getting it regardless. It's just the point if you want to be a part of it or not. What I'm saying? Shout out to the people, what I'm saying? Shout out to Auntie, man. We gotta go. We gotta go down there in Nashville, with Auntie, man. We gotta go visit Auntie down there. But shout out to everybody, what I'm saying? Corey Mayo, check that out. If you understand what I'm saying, if you don't really understand it, then hit me up so I can explain it to you a little bit more. What I'm saying? Because I think it was kind of miscooperation. And also Copper Embers. We would love. Oh man, I'll have so much fun. Oh my god, I'll have so much fun on your channel. Like it will be ridiculous. Like straight the fuck up. Like ain't nobody fucking with. Like right now, Copper Embers. Like bro, like straight up, I would have like straight up. I'll be because I'm already goofy as hell. You mean as hell and goofy as hell. So man, it'll be just man. Like think about it. Just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you can do it by yourself. Get a couple of your friends. You know what I'm saying? Get about 5 different channels. You guys coordinate and do your thing. Or either do it yourself. That's cool too. But that's something we can actually do, and we can actually do right now today. A little tangible information for your boy. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Peace to the people. Les Vortex, man, I apologize. I didn't know that motherfuckers was gonna come on. But that shit gets no play here. That shit get no play here. You know what I'm saying? That back to Africa shit. That shit gets no play. Sorry about that. Peace. Salute to everybody. Black Lotus might be coming up next. You know what I'm saying? Or Chief Holiday might be coming up next. Or maybe I might be coming up next because there's three of us. And you never know who might go. Peace.
Hi, my name is Lakeisha from the Lakeisha Network. I am here to remind you to go to your Google or Apple App Store. Simply type the word LAKESHA and then search to install and download the Lakeisha Alert app to stay up to date on my new superior features. Subscribe to my YouTube page, opening up your app and clicking menu. Click on the About Us tab. Try to get familiar with my software and also teach it to your loved ones. And get your household familiar with my information. It will be useful in the future. You're welcome in advance.